Week number 45 ECG news with the news and facts for the egg and egg product market. So we are now coming slowly to the end of the year and market is running a little bit better. The quantities are going to be better. The prices are a little bit increasing and day by day you can see that also the market is running a little bit better. And you see also that now, because of the salmonella problem in Poland, of course also East countries are still looking on West country markets for buying mediums cage and also large cage for the consumer market, as they are not taking in so much Poland eggs at this moment. So you can see the market is really at this moment more in a hurry than it was before, and that makes of course the prices more friendly also. We could see in the last days that markets in Czech Republic and also Slovakia and Hungary are looking more and more for consumption eggs for industry, and also they were still looking for eggs for processing, for boiling, and also for egg product. On the other hand, you can see that, of course, in Germany and other countries also the barn eggs with cut are running at this moment very good, as consumption market is now more quicker than the weeks before, and we think that's the normal market before Christmas now. And supermarkets are making action, so taking in more eggs, and that makes, of course, at this moment the market more quicker for the packing stations, and the prices are increasing also day by day a little bit. The industries are still buying some loads for separation, as they have very much eggs in the stores. They can, of course, survive with that until Christmas, but of course for separating they need fresh eggs every week, and they have to take in at this moment perhaps also more expensive eggs than 1 week before. As the eggs are now running more on the consumption, they have to search a little bit more for the eggs they need now, and also to pay sometimes a little bit extra. The liquid is running more better than last week. We can see that the volumes of whole egg is running better. We can see that increasing volumes in egg yolk and also egg white is not so much under pressure in pricing and quantities anymore. So if you want to buy egg white now, you have to search it much more and also to pay a little bit more than perhaps 2 weeks before. Powder market is seasonal, so it is in Europe, we think it's normal seasonal market, a little bit increased in the quantities. The world market is very, very under pressure, and there's very big competition with all other countries in the world, so not so easy to handle. The packing station, as already told before, have much to do at this moment. Supermarkets orders are very good, wholesale market is very good, and they are buying also day by day a little bit on the free market of mostly barn egg with cut. So the market there is now for them as every time in this year. The export markets are quite full with local eggs, and the other eggs are mostly coming there from USA and from Ukraine, and Europe is now, with also these increasing prices and not so much quantities in the market, is not a very big supplier and also not in the position now to offer them the market prices what they are expecting there. So for Europe there's not a big chance now to be a good exporter to countries in Africa or in Arabic countries. Mostly these markets getting the eggs from other countries. In USA, we have the information now the market were running in the consumption the last weeks much more better than before, but now it's also coming down again. It is not so quick anymore, it's more slowly. Prices are again decreasing, and also the consumption is going down a little bit more now. So as still the industry is missing in the market, the prices will drop there again. We have bird flu in some places in Germany, but mostly with wild birds. But we have to take care, of course, of that in the next weeks also. And hopefully we get it not extra to the salmonella problem, as the salmonella problem is already making much problems and much discussions all over Europe. But we see that these problems are in some countries much more bigger than in the other ones, and some countries are making more trouble with that. So we will keep an eye on that, and will of course inform you more about that when we hear that there are more flocks or more cases of this situation. That was it from this side. So we will be back next week with new informations to you. Until then, take care.